Big up, big up, big up, and welcome to Liberal 12th Man Show on the Liberal 12th Man. And yeah, today we are going to be diving into what is an important matchup. Oh, yes, Revenite, you feel it. I was saying to others, Internet beware. If you thought that the meltdown over our draw against Villa was chilling, wait till you hear and feel the West Ham Nation that is going to be happening by these gooners out there. Oh, it is going to be. It is karma is definitely sweet. It is definitely sweet. Oh my goodness! And to all those that in the Mikel Moreno army, I salute you. I salute you. I kept saying it is all due respect, by the way, because Ant is a really appreciated and loyal friend of the channel. And this is no disrespect to his team, but they are going through some hard times right now. And it took Arsenal to the 80th minute to pull out those two goals by their savior, the one that they were all ready to bow down and worship at the altar. Well, it didn't work out today against a much better team in West Ham, who has a, all due respect to Rude, a much better coach. And the result was what it was. How can we say it else? How else can we say it, you know? So it is what it is. So enjoy it, my people. Enjoy it. Now we've just got to do our business. We just got to keep on doing our work, basically. And that is really just pushing on. You know, this is all it is. It's truly what it is. I have seen some definite interesting episodes and content out there. And like I was speaking on a couple times before, I definitely am trying to step up my content in the sense of providing even more content than I do. I know I stream almost every day, if not every day. But yeah, I'm trying to get some pre-taped content maybe to include some of the editorials that I write that I sometimes put out. So you know, we've got to do this. We've got to create a bigger gap, as Revenite is saying. You're absolutely right. Big game still tomorrow. Um, you know, really big game. And it's something that's important for all of us. Definitely something that's important for all of us because we necessarily don't always get this opportunity, but it seems like uh, for some reason, Arsenal just keeps on handing us these gifts. So that's what we are going to need to do. And it's certainly going to be something of what we hope to get done tomorrow. So big up to Revenite, big up to Dustin out there. Appreciate the support and yeah, and I also appreciate those that will be joining us, whether it's live or whether it's on the replay of this show. Definitely appreciate the support because it is meaningful when you do see those out there that you know support the badge, support each other, support especially the content. Those of us that are the content creators out here that are trying to present a presence and trying to present a face for Liverpool Football Club when it comes to the fan, the supporter, and even sometimes the pundit. So definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But again, let's just start the show off. Brian's chilling in the. Oh, there you go. All right. Big up, Brian. How are you doing?
Yeah, cool. I just had a potato sandwich, and if you know what that is, then you know how good that is. So,
I don't. Did you say a potato sandwich? Is that what you said?
no, potato,
Potato.
potato.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, blah, ham and cheese, potato, cup of tea. That's a lot. That's, I mean, we're talking death row meals here, man.
Oh, okay. I thought it
Yeah.
was. I thought it was. I thought it was just Arsenal tears, um, and a little bit of a
A
little bit
slice of
of
West Ham. A slice of
yeah,
West Ham.
yeah,
A slice of West Ham in the middle.
yeah,
Yeah.
a slice of West Ham with
Yeah.
a little bit of Arsenal cheese.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, big up to Marion. Definitely big up, big up. Um,
Oh, you know it, Revenant. You know it. You know they are, man. You know they are. Cheese and onion crisps, baby. You call them chips, but cheese and onion chips, crisp, basically, what potato. And Waterford Blah, which is a soft little bun, and which is only made in Waterford, and some cheese, some ham, some potato crisps. And yeah, cup of tea. That's yeah, perfect, perfect. I'm feeling good.
looking good, feeling good. Definitely. It's a little bit room to breathe, a little bit of like easiness, not breathe. But I mean, it is certainly not something. This is certainly not the time to um, to take our foot off the pedal, basically, or to take our eye off the prize, whatever you know metaphor or common saying that you want to place in there. You can do that, but it's the truth. This is the time that we push on and make this actually happen because there is absolutely opportunity to make this an even better weekend for a lot of us. Definitely better weekend for a lot of us. Big up, Dustin. Like I said, big up to Red Rebellion too as well. Hope you guys are well and good. Um, yeah, it definitely helps a little bit of the blood pressure. Maybe takes takes a little bit of it out of the importance, I guess you could say, somewhat importance of this game, but it's still an important game all the same. I think you would agree with that too, right, Brian?
No, they just handed us a free hit.
Mm-hmm.
They've just handed us a free hit. If they win against West Ham today,
Mm-hmm.
it's all eyes on the prize. They've literally just said to us, "Don't matter what you do, all you can do now is go ahead of us. Can't go behind us."
Yeah, yeah.
They've
Actually,
just
we already
that's a
have
bottle.
one ahead of them. Actually, we've already picked up at least one
Yeah, yeah.
point, technically. Yeah,
It's a bottle job basically. I mean, West Ham at home. West Ham at home.
yeah.
That's your
They're
gimme.
undefeated at
That's your
home this year too. By the way,
yeah, but that's your soft touch.
yeah,
That is your soft touch kind of game. You're supposed to beat them. Um, let alone okay, West Ham can go there, have a crazy game, win a 3-2 or something like that. You can't go and you cannot play West Ham at home and not score
hmm
and think you have a chance of winning the Premier League. You just can't. I know it's one game, but if that's what you're at, if that's how good you are, just forget about it. We were all looking at the points total and we knew everyone said, well, this is all kind of based on Arsenal doing pretty well. Look at that, man. This is what we knew was going to happen. They're going to
hmm
drop points all over the place.
hmm
If they can't score at home against West Ham, when the thing was there for them to go and put the pressure on us, put the foot down, make them think about their big game tomorrow. And what did they do? They handed us a free hit.
yeah,
They handed us an absolute free hit tomorrow. So anything tomorrow is a positive now.
yeah.
Absolute, just complete, just no, no. They're just useless.
hmm And what's funny about it is like people were saying were speaking on the tense of everything that they were focused on is them going undefeated for the entire season. Now they haven't done that. They've shown no real signs of doing that, of putting together a stretch like that with a healthy team. With a
Hmm.
healthy team, they haven't shown stretches of doing that. Yet, with a team without some of its key components being Saka, who was in essence their their Salah to their Saka is their Salah to us. In the point in the sense of how much offense and how much offensive output that they rely on from him. That was a big ask, I think, a very big ask. And now we're seeing some of what is what they're left with in essence. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Howard, tell us how you're feeling out there. Um, I know that there are some interesting takes that are being put out there from the Arsenal perspective. You can also, if you want, comment on just our perspective on our own game, definitely include that in the comment section, and we'll be sure to include that in the conversation. Uh, we got our resident Scouser in the house. Definitely include big Lee, Big Lee.
Hi, folks.
What is good?
It's in the reusable studio, Lee. If you look for him, if there is no link,
Yeah,
I'll put it in there for you. But if it's basically Sunday, if you go into the pin
with
thing,
Saturday in it. I went on the Saturday
yeah,
reusable
Saturday,
one.
yeah. But if you go into the reusable ones, whatever day it is, it should be
Yeah.
there. If not, I'll do it. I'll put the
Yeah.
link in as usual.
Oh, it's okay.
That's
Anyway,
some checked out before.
jubilations, isn't it, after the results, after the Arsenal results? It's a jubilatory day before tomorrow's game. I mean, I didn't think West Ham would win there. I thought they maybe at best could get like a 2-2 draw or something. Didn't think they'd get a 1-0 win. It's marvellous, though, isn't it? Like, it's just what we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I said it. They're giving us a free hit now tomorrow. They had a chance to put some pressure on us, turn the screw a little bit, which we would have been expecting. Arsenal, West Ham at home, and they've gone. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, we've just gone and messed the bet on that one. So you do what you want, and you'll still be.
Yeah.
They've.
Draw sounds not as bad as it did before this game. I thought, we really need to beat City, but if we could draw and remain 8 points ahead of them with 11 games left, that'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, I'd love us to win, but if we can't manage that tomorrow, to still be 8 points ahead of them, with 11 games to go, that's okay by me.
No, it's for me. There's certain things certain games, bits and pieces, yada yada, that will tell you everything you need to know about your team, and that result there today told you everything you need to know about Arsenal. Everything. Can't even score. I don't care about your striking crisis. You still got Trossard, Sterling, Nwaneri to be kept
players, haven't they? And
scoreless at
the rest
home
of their team's
by
still
West Ham.
in condition, isn't it? The rest of the team's still there behind them.
That's the thing. They had their whole back four fully intact. They had their first choice midfield, their first choice back four, their first choice keeper. They had everything, So
I mean, it happened to us, didn't it, last season, where we only had 2 fifth forwards. All we had was Gakpo and Diaz for ages because Jota, Salah, and Nunes were all out at the same time, weren't they? And we had to cope. It happens.
It happens, but it's about how you navigate those pitfalls, or those. That's where it really comes into. That's really the test of a champion, as they like to say, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
So
We've got some tough games coming up as well. Not more so than the Forest game away from home. It's up next for them. So they got a fight on their hands to stay in this now, haven't they, by winning at Forest?
Got a real fight. Certainly.
Yeah. Would you back a team that can't win at home against West Ham to go away and beat Forest? I wouldn't.
No.
With it being them, maybe like a 1-0 win or something from a corner. It could happen. But,
I wouldn't.
It's a tough game.
I wouldn't. Not with actual real money. Not with actual real money. I might back it.
Maybe with someone else's money. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They've opened up the door to us. Like, they could have made it extra slippy, all of that stuff, talking about Man City tomorrow. who, even if they can't do anything this year, but they might love nothing more than sticking a spanner in the works for us. Taking 3 points of it, making us harder. It doesn't even. Well, I'm not saying it doesn't matter now, but a draw there tomorrow. I mean, I was thinking the 6 points against Villa and City will be just huge in this. Like Sam Collymore said, this was a huge week. And he was right about how big this week was, how pivotal it could be. Arsenal had a part to play in the narrative of how this week was going to work out, how things were going to happen. This will happen, that will happen. And without saying it, they were all saying it, Arsenal will beat West Ham at home.
Yeah.
Everybody just said, Arsenal will beat West Ham at home. And they didn't go on the line and say it, but they kind of put it out there that that's what was going to happen. And then the onus would be on us with our league cut to 3 points. Wouldn't it have been 3, I think?
Mm-hmm.
If they'd won today, it would have been 3 points lead. The onus was then on us to go to Man City and get a result there. Arsenal have just gone, no, sorry, yeah, we're in clown shoes this year. We just, no, sorry, we just fallen over. We've just knocked over the drinks cabinet. We've gone and messed up your whole little plan. Yeah.
Right.
They've just gone and offered us a complete, it doesn't matter what you do. They've given us every chance now to just go and play with that little bit of freedom that might help. Like, they'll say it won't matter, but if they'd won today, the players will be looking at that table, looking at those points. Now they can look at it and go, let's go and play these boys. Because we've got 7 at home in 11. We've got 7 at home in 11. So tomorrow's game wasn't going to be pivotal anyway. But now, I mean, if I was an Arsenal fan right now, I'd just be saying, okay, pack it up. Pack it up. That's it. That is it.
That is it.
That's done.
Maybe. Definitely share how you feel in the chat. Definitely share how you feel.
Okay, so it would have been 5. So if they'd won today, it would have been 5. And then we lost tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, it would have come down to the 5 points. But that was the whole thing, was that it was going to go down to that, and we were going to have to step up and win them points back.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a role to play, and poof, they fluffed it. All their lines, all their pre-prepared lines fluffed. West Ham at home, you can't ask for an easier proposition. Jared Bowen, what a player.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks about Jared Bowen is that, or it's disappointing, or not disappointing, from a Liverpool perspective, is that if he was maybe 2-3 years younger, I think that he would be a viable player to go for, or viable. I think that this administration would look at him more.
I've always liked him.
I've always liked him as a player. Yeah.
Yeah, I think very reliable. Very reliable.
Mm-hmm. Has stepped up and picked up the mantle a couple of times for West Ham when needed, when they've gone through their injury crises.
Yeah, he can score a few different types of goals, can't he, Jared? He's dangerous forward when he's on his game.
Yeah. Well, let's get into a little bit deeper into some of the things that we're going to be seeing for this game. We'll get into some of what you think, as well as to who you think should play, will play, could play. This is a big question mark for some, because of the performances by our team in the last game, as to maybe some players need a rest, maybe some players aren't up to the measure, and it's a really big question as to what our coach sees as the key to his first trip to the Ethiad. One that is not an easy place to go. It's one where we often we don't win too often, but we do get results there. We have gotten results there, but it's not. We've also gotten some of our worst losses there too. So it's not an easy place to play under any means of the word. There are some big things that we did picture or realize or from Slot's presser, and that is that Arne Slot has moved the Arne Slot has said that Joe Gomez has had successful hamstring surgery. He's expected to return before the season ends, potentially for key matches, or maybe, keep fingers crossed, a European final. Connor Bradley is ruled out for this match against Manchester City. And also, which is unfortunate to hear, most likely Newcastle as well, as we have a return date set optimistically to happen after the FA Cup break. So hopefully Connor is on the mend and is able to really get back into some fitness that can be helpful to us and provide some certainly needed. Yes, definitely. All right, Pops. I get you. You're saying. That's just what Arne Slot said. I'm just repeating what Arne Slot says. That's not my take, not my medical opinion, at least, or medical analysis.
They bought Marlon, Dustin. Rashford and Asensio are loans, but they bought Marlon.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. The other things that player-specific insights, I would say, have been on Diego. Slot praised Diego's impact, noting that his return has improved the team's attacking structure. Diego's ability to both score and assist fits Slot's system, making him a key player as the season enters its final stages. However, managing his minutes is essential to avoid future injuries, which is somewhat of a concern because, I mean, like, it's not really a confidence builder to know that you have to kind of like use the kids' gloves or whatever they call it, to kind of take on his minutes and maintenance on the pitch. There was the comment about Trent Alexander-Arnold. His minutes are being carefully managed. Thus why after scoring the goal, he was taken out, to some of our dismay. I definitely didn't understand some of people's anger. I can understand some of it in that he was a player that had finally seemingly clicked in, showed that fight, showed that real like intensity and energy that we needed on the pitch for his goal against the equalizer. But then almost immediately after that, he was taken off, and that's because he has a minute. He has a minutes, allotment set to him, and Arnie's keeping true to that. And it's about, Arnie said, it's about prioritizing his long-term fitness, which is important, especially with the injury to Bradley. That makes a whole more, even bigger emphasis that we have to keep our right back fit. There was also the shout for Chiesa. Chiesa's future at Liverpool might seem uncertain, considering that he's still not getting really minutes that are available. Let's be honest. I mean, he's been rarely used when the game is in the balance, and his limited playing time, even when other attackers are rested or unavailable, suggests that Slot does not. I don't want to use the word fully trust him, but maybe it's just not an option that Slot is necessarily sold on using at the very moment. With those things said, I was going to get into a little bit of Manchester City's situation. I know some of us saw that match against Real Madrid. Being that, Baz. Big up, Baz.
Big up, Baz.
Brother.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Definitely. I was going to bring up, big up, Alexander. I was going to bring up with the Manchester City result. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Brian.
No, it's just what London clubs? What London clubs?
Oh yeah. I was just going to bring up with the Manchester City match coming up. Do you take a lot of worth from their last result against Real Madrid? Is that an honest? Is that an honest take of the team we're about to go up against, or is it more so, because they did have a pretty good result against a team that we didn't do well against, which was Newcastle, and and although that was Newcastle visiting City, but they still had a 4-0 win in that game. It's Marmouche. It's something, hopefully I can coin this before. It's probably been coined, possibly. I have not seen if it has, but I'm gonna show no shame in the game in hopefully coining something that is going to definitely be used. But and especially if Erling Haaland does not play, it will be undoubtedly, I think, the battle of the prince versus the king, possibly the Egyptian prince versus the Egyptian king. I'll work out the semantics of the name in the title a little bit more. But do we see what is it that about this Manchester team? Is it more so that Manchester City is a reflection of the team we saw against Newcastle, or is it more so the team that we just saw recently against Real Madrid, considering that is their last 2 games?
Well, I hope it's the latter.
It's been loss, win, loss, win, loss, win. So they've had a pretty rocky road. The last, I'd say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's like 6 games.
I think going there maybe a few weeks ago might have been even better. But they've still got a good side, haven't they? When you look at the side they can put out tomorrow, it's still a good side. There's nothing saying that we can't win. And go 11 points clear. But it will be a tough assignment, I think, to win tomorrow's game. I can't see us shutting them out for the entire game. I can see them scoring. Who knows anyway? We have to wait and see what we get performance-wise tomorrow. But I hope we're all up for it. And City have played as many games as us, haven't they? And they've played their Madrid ones recently because we didn't have a playoff. So I'm not having the tired excuse from us like that our players are tired. So it is. Get at it.
How about for you, Brian?
Yeah, it's very kind of like what my thing was at the start of the season was like, if Man City do their thing and refresh, yada, 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 and didn't have the kind of meltdown that I was hoping they would have, predicting they might have, off the back of, a team basically that's come to the end of an era, I could see a pathway to us winning this league. But I wasn't going to say, oh, we'll win the league because Man City are involved. But when it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, so the stuff that I thought might happen that would need to happen for us to be able to be where we are basically involves them collapsing. If they'd been full bore, we wouldn't be walking away with it now. And it's the same with tomorrow. I can see a pathway to how we win this game, which is how they've lost most of their games. Let them do their thing for 45, 50 minutes and then hit them and hurt them, and they will collapse. They will not be able to handle it. They are weak. They are brittle. You have to expect that kind of, that boxer's punch that they still have left in them, that last bit of DNA to put on a show in front of their fans. Go out and live with it, deal with it. But they can't do it for 90 minutes. They've shown that all season. Anything that's put up to them, a team gets a goal back, they crumble. They fall apart on top of themselves.
The amount of times that
there to do it. Yes, exactly. They've given up big leads all season. They've given up big leads all season in the Champions League. They've done it in the Premier League as well. So we have to be there and expect them to come out with, like I said, that last few boxers punches where you're going to knock him out, but he's going to come out just that one last round swinging.
They're still the champions. They're the defending champions. They're going to their ground, and as far as they're concerned, they probably will be leaving Manchester this year, the title. So they want to give a good account of themselves, won't they, as defending champions at home against a big rival.
Mm-hmm. That game has just gone to final, by the way. Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Just so you know. Just an update, just in case someone wondering. Yeah, does this game dramatically change if Haaland is available? He is doubtful. I can see, for instance, I see like Liverpool does have, obviously we already know Gomez is out. We already know that I just mentioned Bradley's out. Obviously Cody is doubtful. He's listed as doubtful. I wouldn't expect him to start, nor I don't want to see him be rushed back just because it's Manchester City. This team still has enough viable firepower. I just spoke about Chiesa, for instance. It has enough viable firepower to be able to hold up this team while Cody is able to get back to full health. Manchester City, on the other hand, has Rodri, as we know, Akanji, and Stones definitely out. Bob and Haaland are both doubtful. Does this game change dramatically if Haaland is actually on the pitch? Or are you not really worried about a Haaland that is trying to get back to fitness as opposed to a fully fit Haaland on the pitch against us? Or has our defense, which has been a little shaky, is that something that you see as being is that something that you see as a game changer? I'll ask Lee first this time, and then Brian, I'll let you go second so you can be sure to have your individual times to land your points. Lee, is Haaland a difference? Do you think Haaland is going to be a difference maker like that? In his current state?
In a word, no. He's been in reasonable form in that he's scored some goals of late, hasn't he? He's got some here and there. But I'm not worried about him tomorrow. Necessarily them as a team, yes, but not him as an individual.
Okay.
I'm just hoping for a tighter display tomorrow that we control it quite good at times. Obviously they'll control it at times as well. They're at home in the Man City. But I hope he's got a good plan of how we can go about getting these points, because it'd be mad if we could get the 3 points there. It'd almost give us the trophy there and then, couldn't they? City, hand it over there and then.
Okay. Brian?
But that's the thing, you can go there and you got Marmouche, you got Haaland, you got Foden, you got Savinho, you've got these boys there. They can have a bad season, they can have a bloody good game as well, though. You just got to be so on your toes that you can go and do your stuff, yeah. But if you take your eye off one of these kids, they can score a goal and spoil all your hard work.
This new bloke seems to have helped in midfield, Donny from Porto. Gonzalez, is it?
Yeah.
Got him playing with Gundogan now, haven't he? They look a little bit better, but that wasn't good enough for them against Madrid. They looked better against Newcastle, didn't they? But I mean, Newcastle have had many pastons recently, but Bournemouth give them an even worse paston than that. Maybe not scoreline-wise, but performance. In fact, it was, wasn't it? They battered them, Bournemouth. So I don't know how much we can read into them, giving Newcastle a bit of a hiding last time out at the Ethiad. We'll see anyway. I'm not particularly worried about any of their players per se, though. Just them as a team, what his plan is and how they play as a team. I'm not worried about any of them individually, really. I've liked seeing Savino. Not Savino. Like he looks like he's got some talent. We'll see more of him maybe next season when they're doing better. If Rodri's back, could turn out to be a good sign for them.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. Big up JK. Big up JK.
Bless, man. Bless Brian and Lee as well.
All right, Jay.
Bless up.
It's been a good day of football results.
Yeah. Well, before we get to Brian's point, then I'll update you what we were just speaking on. Erling Haaland, probable. Is a getting back to health Haaland a concern, or is it more so that's not your focal point? Obviously, Erling, I don't want to look at it as we don't vote. Erling Haaland is an incredibly and my screen might be make sure I'm not chopping up a little bit. I have a thing open. Make sure something. Am I lagging up a little bit?
No, it's okay.
I think no, I'm good. Okay.
Well, not on streamer, maybe on YouTube. Hang on, I'll look on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I can in my feed. I can see
a tiny bit. Yeah, a tiny bit on YouTube. Yeah, a tiny bit on YouTube.
Okay, let me make sure. I'll make sure that I have a couple of windows open. Yeah, that did it. Usually, whenever those windows have like commercials and videos in them, they end up being a little choppy. I have a quiz for all of us to take part in. I know the answers because I already took the quiz, but I have a quiz for the panel and for the chat as well coming up. So hopefully you'll be a part of that when we get to it. But for now, what my question is who is it on that Manchester City side of the pitch that you believe is a real troublemaker for us, possibly? Still a lot of candidates, even though some haven't had that great of years. Foden's not having that great of a year this year. I get that, but he's still a viable player, still a very capable player. We all know about Master Splinter. Guardiola can show up in bits. But who is that player? And Marmoush has definitely made an resurgence since getting that hat trick. And who is it that you look at that on the other side of the pitch? And this is going from, and I'll tell you who I think is going to start for them. I have a starting lineup of Ederson, Kusanov, Ruben Diaz, Aki, Guardiola, Gonzalez, Kovacic, Silva, Foden, Savinho, and Marmoush if Haaland isn't fit to play. Is there someone out there? If you can tell me in the chat too.
We've heard this crap before about Haaland isn't fit from them. He'll be fit. Haaland will.
I reckon he'll be fit. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Pep isn't really. I know that Arteta does it, but Pep's not really that.
You reckon he learned it from, bro?
Yes, you think it is? Okay.
That's how it is, bro. That's these sort of tactics these guys play, bro. But talking about Arteta, nice one, West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, tomorrow, bro, I think Marmoush with that hat trick last week, he looks okay. But the Man City we're going to get, we don't know, bro. They've lost 7 games in the Premier League this season. That doesn't happen at Man City.
That doesn't happen. Not a Pep-led team. That does rarely, if ever, happens.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
Do they want to be involved in the title race? The only way they're going to be involved in is if they do something against us. So maybe they will do it if they really want to. They're good players, bro. You know what I mean? They're not just bad players. 1 week after they won the Premier League and everything last season. That didn't make them bad this season. They're just something ain't right. For me, Rodri, the missing sort of tool in that sort of machine of theirs, is the main reason why they sort of crumbled. And I
Well, we
think these
spent
signings,
50 million to lock back Gonzalez in there now, so that's helped them out, hasn't it?
right, he scored against Madrid the other day in the Champions League, but it's going to be the first time I'm really going to see him tomorrow if he plays. But for me, come on, man. I think that result today against
Did he?
Arsenal,
I thought they lost that 3-0.
that 3-1.
Yeah, they
Okay,
scored at the end. I thought it was a
They
3
got one at the end, did they?
Gonzalez, their new signing got the goal, yeah. But for me, bro, quickly is that I feel Arsenal losing today. That's the funny thing about football. After the game against Villa on Wednesday, a lot of Liverpool fans were like, we've only got a point and we played a game more. Arsenal are going to beat West Ham Saturday. That's what I heard. Okay, so that means we've got to beat City on the Sunday. And what's happened is we got a point at Villa. Arsenal got 0 points at home to West Ham. So it's looking okay that we had, away to Villa. Villa just beat Chelsea 2-1. So football's a funny game. Sometimes I think fans need to chill and look at the bigger picture. No one said there were going to be an Arsenal defeat against West Ham today. But as soon as I seen their front three, I knew they won't be able to score goals, bro. Trossard, the only one, maybe we'll get one. But other than that,
What was your prediction on that game?
I was saying Arsenal are going to win. That's what I went with. I thought Arsenal would win, fluke it like they normally bloody do. I said against Leicester, though, when they played Leicester, I said if that was any other team, a good team in the Premier League, they would have lost that game, Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
Proved it. That's
They
what I
were
said.
playing Leicester. But they were playing Leicester.
Yeah, but
So
you know
they
what?
beat Leicester because they were playing Leicester.
Yeah.
And if Leicester could have played better with a few better strikers or took their chances, indeed he had 2 good chances in that game to make it 2-0. And I think Arsenal at the end, Chuck Moreno on, played a long ball, bang. So for me, Arsenal got away with one that week. But for me, that was a sign of what could happen in the near future. Week later, what do we have? A home loss against West Ham, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we all had, look, we're all saying, Arsenal are screwed no matter what happens. I've been saying this for 2. Arsenal aren't a challenger for us because they're going to drop too many points because they're not that. But nobody had them losing at home against West Ham.
No, none of us.
Is there a chance?
Because West Ham are just.
Oh, sorry.
No, West Ham are just the world's flakiest team when they go. So it's Arsenal drop a ton of points, but you know what they're not doing? Even Arsenal won't get bet on by West Ham. And guess what? They went and showed us up that they are actually, yes, they are even that bad. The West Ham can go to the Emirates and beat them. Not only beat them in some crazy, 3-2, 4-3. Oh, God, see what happened in Emirates? No, 1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
To the West Ham. 1-0 to the West Ham.
That's a domination. You can't even score a goal against us, let alone beat us.
And they had the best home record, Arsenal, going into this game. Undefeated all season.
What is there a chance? This is slightly outside of the city talk since you're talking about Arsenal. Is there a chance that with their injuries and with the state of their team, there could be a shout that they have a more viable fight on their hands in staying top 4 more so than staying in a title race?
Arsenal. I said it, they won't finish second. I said it a few weeks ago, they won't finish second. I said not only will they not win the freaking title and beat us, they won't finish second. That was my prediction a couple of weeks ago. They will not finish second, let alone
How many points behind them is the next team?
Plenty. It's 8 or 9, but I still don't think they're going to finish second.
I think Forest
is only 6 points behind them.
6. Okay. So, and they played them very simple. And they play Arsenal.
City at 9 points, and Bournemouth, who lost today, are 10 points. Chelsea, who lost today, are 10 points, and Villa are 11 points.
Forest or City at the 2, bro. Forest and City are the only 2 likely clubs for me. To maybe
I fancy City for 3rd, but they might get 2nd now. I don't know. I don't know if City can overtake them, but they just look. They do look a bit shot at the moment, don't they? Well, shot shy, but you just haven't got the.
I'm looking. it's made me look forward to the game even more tomorrow now. There's a little bit less sort of pressure going into that game, that result today. And hopefully the players will feel that too, if you know what I mean. I can imagine if Arsenal won today, it would have gave the players a bit of, oh, they won, you know what I mean? We got to win, sort of saying. And then sometimes you can't find your feet in them type of games. So for me now, hopefully that result there has gave the players a little bit of, oh, it's okay. You know what I mean? And I think that's good.
Okay. Before we get into that Liverpool Manchester City pop quiz, how about we get into some score and scorer predictions? Then I'll give maybe even some tactical keys that I think are keys to victory for us. JK, what is your score and scorer prediction? I'll make sure to put them down too. Okay. All right. If you want to think about it, we can let you think about it.
Yeah, come back to me. It's a tricky one. Right. I want to get this one right.
Yeah. Lee, what is your score and scorer prediction?
1-0 Liverpool.
1-0. Okay. Who's getting our miracle goal?
Jota.
Oh, Jota the Slota. Okay. Brian, what is your score?
Head says 2-2, heart says 3-1. But like I said, I can see a way of us winning this game. And if we can get that game plan together, I think we can win it late on, basically. And that will be my kind of 3-1 result. But if you were to ask me to go into a bookies, I'd take the 2-2.
2-2 draw.
We could do with Addison having a howler, or committing a howler against us, couldn't we? Because he's had a few duck goals against him lately.
Gakpo is key. 12 man. Gakpo for me is key. If Gakpo, and it doesn't sound like he's going to be, because there's been no kind of obvious.
I don't think he's been available. Yeah.
Exactly. If we had him on the pitch, which even if he was fit, I think he'd only be on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'd be starting now. If we could have him as a starter, I'd be more confident in us winning the game. Very much so. Especially just because of they would probably be playing a Rico or a Ujanov, at right back, kind of a makeshifty type right back. So whoever was going to be playing on the left for us, I thought might have a bit of joy. I think because
I have
Guardiola on the other side.
Kusanov being their choice for the right back this time.
Yeah, they've had Nunes playing right back. They've had Rico Lewis. Ever since Walker's gone now, that would have been an area where I think we could have helped them.
Sorry.
So yeah, no, I would have thought with Gakpo on the left up against whoever the fuck, kind of whatever they do. It would have been somewhere. If we'd had him, I'm thinking I'd almost add another extra goal to it and put us down as winners. But without him, it's still City away. They still have Haaland. They still have Foden. They still have Marmoush. They still have these people. So I'm not going to go into Billy Big Bollocks, we're winning this one. I just wait for the result and go yes.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
How about for you? Have you gotten one ready for us?
It's like, I think it will be 3-2 to us, but I'm going to go with the 2-0 because I don't like giving opposition goals.
Got you.
You get me, bro?
Okay.
So your official prediction is 2-0.
Yeah. Official 2-0. Salah.
You only get one. Predictions. You only get one, man. Call it.
2-0. Let's go 2-0.
There you go.
Okay.
Salah and Jota.
Got you.
Goal scorers. I forgot about my goal scorers. Yeah, Salah and Salah twice. Two for
There's
Salah.
Salah's so nice. He gets Salah's so nice. He gets it twice.
So nice he gets it twice.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely put him in. Put your score predictions in. We'll have Brian will bring them up onto the screen to include in the conversations. So you, JK, what was your score again? 2-0, you said?
Yeah, 2-0 to us. Salah and Jota.
Jota and who?
Salah.
And Salah. Okay.
I'm blessed with Buzz in the chat as well, bro. I hope you're cool.
All right. I think you had Brian. You had Salah and who? Salah twice.
Two for Mo.
Okay, but what happens if we do get that 3? What if your heart is answered?
No, I just like I said, I'll go one result only. So yeah, 2.
Okay.
2
You're looking at an Akanji Diaz back, centre back there for them. Would we, if Kusanov played right back, if we had Kusanov at right back, Guardiola at left back, I'd leave Diaz and Akanji.
Yeah,
Akanji's bit. I know Ake's out and Stones is out. I don't know about that Reece guy if he's ready for action yet.
Well, I haven't seen anyone. I'm not. I don't see the chat at the moment, so I haven't been influenced. But I am going to say.
Sorry. Yeah.
Big
Jimmy's saying.
up, Robert.
Hang on.
Bless Robert.
Hang on. Sorry, Jimmy's saying.
I'll give everyone scores. Jimmy's got 3-1.
Dawson's got 2-1.
2-1 Liverpool. Yep.
Bernie's got Mo 2 goals, 1 pen. Gakpo or Nunes for the third.
Okay.
Red Rebellion is saying I'm going right off the top. 5-2.
Oh.
5-2. And then Robert with a 4-0 away.
Wow.
Mo, Jota, Trent, and Nunes.
I'm big.
So nice he said it twice.
Okay. I am going to go. I understand Brian's 2-2 because
you can, Brian. If you want to say it, you can just say oh shit. You can just
Feel
say
free,
it.
Feel
Yeah.
free.
Here we go. Pops with a 2-0 away, Mo and Lucho.
Okay, Lucho with the shout. I like that one.
Mo and Lucho.
I like that. Lucho's gonna be he'll be properly rested to get a goal. I was gonna go with these goal scorers and this score result. I understand, like I said, I understand Brian's 2-2 shout because that's what my head is going with, is that it's going to be a 2-2 draw. But my heart is going with a 3-2 Liverpool. I can't say, I don't want to say, I would never say City. My heart would never say City. So 3-2. And I am looking at Phil Foden to get a goal, and also looking at Haaland if he starts. If he doesn't, then I think that Marmoush will get a goal. And then I have on our end of it, I have.
Is that a thing, by the way? Sorry, is that actually is that a thing that he might not start? Is that really?
Yeah.
Or is that just talk? So he
might not start. He's doubtful.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know. I just thought it was kind of talk. So he is genuine.
No, he was on the bench for Real Madrid, but he wasn't fit to really play in that game. So that's why he didn't start.
Okay.
I'm going to judge it by the criteria of past games against City when he's allegedly not been fit and then he starts the game. I'm going to just assume that he will start.
Yeah, I think he was on. I'm pretty sure he was on the bench and did not get it. And then,
okay. I didn't know that. To be honest with you. That he was.
I'll double check. He was actually wasn't even. He was on the bench, but he didn't play against Real Madrid. They let and he only brought in 3 subs. I think after a certain point he gave up in that game though. Pep being Pep gave up, I think, in that game. But yeah, I have 3-2 Liverpool, and I have our scorers. Obviously, Mo's going to get his his goal. I also have Diego getting his goal. And I have, of course, the man who has to write his way into the history books for us as being someone to contribute on a important game like this, like he has in others, but especially this one. I'll go with D Wizzy to get a goal, to get some type of redemption path in his likes. So I'll go with that. There's no, Marion's in the chat, so I'm definitely influenced by that. Let's see. She's with Lee. Could be pet mind games. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be. It very well could be.
Yeah, I fully expect him to start now with all that.
Yeah, very well could be. Red Rebellion says he thinks it will be Diaz, Diego, and Salah up top. Yeah, I think I have that as being. I don't know if I gave my lineup. I think that for us it's going to be Ali, Trent, Virgil, Ibu, Robbo. I think this is where it's going to get interesting. Let me just ask this question. Being what we saw against Villa, and you know how much I and a lot of people love gravy. Do you possibly start a midfield of Mac, Dom, and Curtis Jones? It's just a question. Because I did have that as my, when I was putting together my first lineup, I thought about A, Curtis Jones did play well, and B, I thought Dom played well too. Maka is, I think, one of the most integral parts of our midfield. He's the quarterback, if you want to call it that, of our midfield. He's our Rocky, basically. I think that's a better statement. He's like our Rocky in our midfield, because the guy is taking, like, left crosses and uppercuts and still shouting out Adrian.
Yeah, I forgot about him getting chinned by that Villa player. Forgot about that thing the other night.
Yeah. Even taking, he's the kind of player that will even take a boot to the chest and still keep on ticking. But
he'll be for us tomorrow, won't he, Jota? I think he'll be Jota. McAllister.
Oh, I think he'll be the corner taker
for us tomorrow, McAllister.
Yeah, I think he'll be the corner taker for us tomorrow. He's been very, very. There's been a difference in our corners, at least in the production and viable delivery of our corners since Mac has taken it. Hopefully that, I'm knock on wood there. Hopefully that continues for him. But I'm asking you in the chat, I'm asking you in the panel real quick. We can do a rapid fire. Jones or Grav? Because I know normally Jones could be someone that plays instead of Dom. I get that, but I think we're going to need Dom tomorrow. We'll need Grav too, but all the same, is it maybe where you give him a little bit of a rest? Is this not the game that you do it in, or is this or could you see maybe Jones? Is that a viable trio in the middle? And then I'll tell you my front three.
Like for me, bro, I would go strong with the usual three, even though I'm really want to see a change, because for me, the midfield in the last few games have been terrible.
Come on, stop.
And then Newcastle could be the game where you sort of rest Gravenberch maybe on Wednesday. So ask Gravenberch to give 100% against City. Then he can stay on the bench on Wednesday against Newcastle.
Okay.
But to me, tomorrow the midfield need a game where they reboot themselves and show us fans that they're back. I think against Everton, against Villa. But even though we were better against Villa, I think we played okay. Should have won it, but we didn't. But for me, tomorrow in the midfield, I need a proper midfield display tomorrow. Very important. And if that means resting Gravenberch, so be it. You can play Curtis there, play Endo there. I don't care, as long as they do that job.
And in the chat, please, I see some people saying, I saw Dustin saying, I got the chat back up, by the way. Dustin was saying, not a terrible idea. Pops is saying, nah. Bonkers is saying, grab Jones and Dom. He's taking out Macca for this game. Interesting. Bernie is thinks Grab should get the start. Red Rebellion says start with Grab and bring in Endo on around 60 to 70 minutes. Okay. There's an option there too. Pops is saying rotate him at home. Okay, I understand that. It's just a question. It's just a question. Very, very big question because we're gonna need all these players. Grab did not look. He looked a little bit not properly involved in the game, I guess you could say. Not saying, and this is not a shot to say that Grab. I'm one of Grab's biggest fans, and also someone that thinks that Grab is and has been arguably one of the best players all season in the Prem, despite the fact of not having goals or assists. But he's just been a very integral part of our team. So just asking, because I'll share my midfield. I mean my front line as well with you. But when I was thinking and putting together the team, I got to the midfield and I was like, you know what? I don't want to sit Dom. Despite some of the internet's perceptions of Dom's ability and talent and player contributions. I personally appreciate Dom's contributions, and I think he is definitely a talented player. And he brings a lot to our team from what the coach asked for. But I was thinking like maybe there's a way we can get Jones into this game and possibly utilize that nod, or maybe even that thumbs up on the hey, we believe in you, Jones. Maybe Jones would step up and really take the opportunity, take the bull by the horns, as they say, and make the most of it. But that was just me putting out a question.
Same. The main boys for me.
Same main guys. The three.
No, it's Grav, it's Thomas Mack. Because we were talking about, before, everyone said bring in and I said, right, if you're going to bring in the Endos, if you're going to bring in the Joneses, you're going to bring in the Elliots, like people say, it's to, what is that to do? It's like to give them a rest, right? It's to give them a break. But why would you be doing that? It would be because if you said it at the time, you want someone to come in against Everton or Wolves. And you say, well, why do you want that guy to come in? To give these guys a rest. Well, why do you want to give them a rest? Because we got Man City coming up. This is not the game where you rest those people. This is the game where you were resting them so they could be fit for. This is the big game.
Got you.
This is the game you would have played Endo before to rest Graf for. So to me, he's going to go, and I will go as well. Again, you bring in the main boys, Grav, Dom, Mac, and you have Endo chomping at the bit, ready to go. You can imagine how Endo, he's been looking for like that little bit of thing that the players always talked about that Rafa didn't give them. That personal touch. Can you imagine? Endo is there buzzing off the fact that the manager name checked him in the press conference on how to conduct yourself as a player at a club like Liverpool. He said, this is the attitude to have. If I'm Endo, I'm sitting there going, wow, okay. That is a big
I can't I can't let my coach down even more.
Yes, that's brilliant man management. It's like we need Endos. We need people with the attitude like Endo. Wata, as he said. The best kind of attitude to have is the.
I don't think Endo is the kind of player that lets that go to his head, to be honest with you.
No, but he will know that it's like, okay, cool. Like
I mean, like sometimes you might give someone a compliment and they'll be like, oh, okay, I can breathe, I can rest on my laurels a little bit, or rest.
Exactly. He's just saying, I've been here 9.5 months.
Try to make it an even bigger statement of.
But you don't need your manager coming in after week 1. It's like after 9.5 months, he hasn't said much about you. And then he goes and pays you the biggest compliment he can pay. Brilliant man.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, I've never said anything about this guy, but I must just say he's the best in my squad.
Yeah.
Attitude. That's
He's
that
an
was
Aquarius
brilliant.
12th. Endo.
Oh well, then
Like
there
you,
you
bro.
go. That's the
There
reason
you
why.
It's the dawning of the age of the
go.
Aquarius.
Hey,
It's the
that's the
dawning
reason
of the
why,
age
man.
of the Aquarius.
Aquarius, they're the best ever. They're the best out there.
I'm bigging you up there,
So
bro.
yeah, I just think it's all there, man. I think there's some bits and pieces, but I think
There
for
you go.
me,
This is
Endo
his
is
month.
he's
This
just
is his
told
month
Endo.
too. Aquarius. This is the Aquarius month right now. So,
Yeah, he's told Endo, you're not going to start against City, but I appreciate you, and I see
yeah.
everything you're doing. I see it all. I see
When
what you're doing.
we
I
Yeah.
see how you're doing it, and it's be ready, dude, because I'm going to need you, and I know you can do it when I do. That's
When I
perfect,
call
you
you,
know.
when I call you, yeah.
Yeah,
when
when
we
I
brought
call you,
him,
man, I know you're not going to let me down.
I asked my friend, and he said to me that he's a top professional. He'll give 100%. That's what I need to hear, really. So I've never really ever moaned about Endo, you know. And he's doing a job, bro. And I like the professionalism in his character.
That's one of the key parts of why I bigged him up. Actually, one of the key reasons why I bigged him up. He's a good and this is all due respect, obviously. You know, he's in a movie, in a blockbuster. You got to have good supporting actors. He's a good supporting actor.
Yeah, of
They
course.
get
And you
they
need
get
that.
Oscars too. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They get Oscars too. So
Best
it's
KJ.
obviously recognized that you play a very important part. And this is he's had some real good cameos in dealing with that.
I like that. But football is a squad game. It's a squad game. And for
That
me,
is
you
true.
need your
KJ's been with
Elliots.
you from day one, by the way. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You need your Elliots. You need your Endos. And they're the type of guys you need in your squad.
Mm-hmm.
They might not be something special, but you know what you're going to get from these guys. Hence why you've seen in the last month or so, Endo's got more game time than he has all season.
Mm-hmm.
I think slowly Slot sort of realizing he's got a top pro there.
Mm-hmm.
And he can rely on him a little bit, you know. I think he might be starting in the Newcastle game. I think tomorrow he might come in as sub. I would start strong with the usual guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then if need be, you can bring on an Endo for, say, a Gravenberch or even a Sobotlai, whatever, you know. Depends on the game.
Okay. All right, I'm going to rock through some tactical keys to victory, in my opinion. And then we're going to get into this quiz that I have set up for us to test our Liverpool knowledge. And so the tactical keys to victory, I believe, are defensive concentration. Obviously, Liverpool must stay compact and communicate effectively, especially with City's quick passing and runs into the box. That's going to be a real test for our back line. We've had some problems with it occasionally with some of these other games. We're going to have to see if we've dialed it in a bit and been able to add on the ways grounds that's going to be looking for it, and having a very adept tactician in Pep, knowing what and where to and how to attack us. It's going to be very important to see how we handle it. He's already had one test against us at Anfield. He knows what he's gotten a taste of what Arne likes to try to do. Now he's going to have. Now he's going to see. We're going to see what he's got on that tactical board for us as to what is going to make happen. Alexander Arnold's positioning is crucial. Obviously, we've seen it time and time again. That side of the pitch is often the side of the pitch that's being targeted, more so than not. Alexander Arnold is working his way back to full fitness. He wasn't exactly all the way there. That's obviously why we had to bring in Connor, and then unfortunately Connor had to be taken out from his injury. But obviously, I think Slot may instruct him to stay deeper in the attack to possibly handle some of Foden's pace. The midfield battle is something that's going to be essential in this game. I think that it might be something that we can capitalize off of, because I believe our midfield is not only a better midfield, I think it's the best midfield in the Premier League, and also I think it's a midfield that can be quicker, faster, and be more efficient than the midfield we're going to be going up against. McAllister, Dom need to disrupt whoever they have as their playmaker, even if it's KDB. whoever it is. We need to break up the playmaking while supporting our quick transitions, and winning second balls and pressing City high up the pitch will create some scoring touches for us, I believe. I'll just deal with the elephant in the room. I did say that I think and hope that Darwin does get a goal for us in this game, but
Dara.
Did I say Dara?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Dara get a goal.
I
Yeah,
said Dara.
I'd be cool with Dara getting a goal. Yeah,
Dara,
cool.
yeah, Dara getting
Dara,
a goal.
I'm happier with
Better.
that.
But I would
Dara
like to
coming
see.
on.
Yeah, I'd like to see Jota and Nunez both get goals in this game. But look, Nunez needs to recover as quickly as possible. He needs to recover mentally from his recent misses. His pace can exploit the City's, I think, high defensive line if they're going to play it, especially a defensive line that isn't exactly the best of back lines that we've seen in City's history. We need Salah's composure. Look, if he's going to get these opportunities, they're going to be here and there, I'm sure. And we need Diego's movement in the box that will create some vital chances against City. I don't think we'll see Diego miss like he did in that Villa game. And last but not least, this is something that we spoke on earlier with McAllister being a very formidable option for our corners. Let's not get it twisted. We need to score more often off of corners. We need to be more deadly, if not at least a better unit when it comes to our set piece threats. So with that, especially off of corners, I'm hoping that Virgil and Ibu can show their aerial strengths off of corners, and if not, even with free kicks, and offer some scoring opportunities. So that's my tactical breakdown. We have Nolante. I know. I want to make sure I say hello and bring him into the conversation. Big up Nolante.
Bless you,
Yeah.
man.
Evening, mate.
Yeah, evening, guys. Big
What a
up
day.
always. It's been a decent day. It's been a decent day. Yeah, big up the boys as always, putting in the yards. Fozzy's channel earlier, LFC Forever Red. Big up the chat, and we go again. But again, But again, I'm not taking anything for granted. This is good, but what can we do is the key.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, real quick then, let me get your score and score prediction real quick, and then we're gonna jump in. Please, we've got a gang of people in the chat. It's a good day. It's Saturday. A little bit of like a Tribe Called Quest right there, and I would say, please stick around. We're going to do this quiz right. It's coming up. You can actually see the little teaser in the corner there. But quickly, can you give us score and score prediction? That's for Nolante.
Okay. I don't think we're going to win. We struggle, and the form is not giving me confidence. But with that being said, I think it'll be a Desmond, that annoying score Desmond. Gravy, and you know what? Just upset a few people. Darwin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
The wizness.
The wisdom is deep. It's deep.
Dar pleasy.
Yeah. Are pleasing for sure.
Yeah.
Or cheesy. Okay. Okay. How about this? Do you guys want to play as a team that goes individually with each answer, or do you want to play as a team that plays as collective? Because sometimes
How many questions are there?
Let's go team.
15. There's not necessarily. It's not a quiz in the sense of like it's one question, but it's one of those like you got to fill in the answers.
Oh, we'll do that as a team then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm bringing this up full screen. Take down your chat.
Yeah, I'll close the chat.
And please, so that you don't get any help from the chat. Chat, you can answer on your own. as well. We all know that you're undefeated, so we'll make it like
Time
this.
father time undefeated.
Thanks for that, Bernie. I've got the first answer. Thanks, Bernie.
All right. So I'm gonna make
Okay.
sure.
Mhm.
Whoops, don't want to bring that in. All right.
There you go.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
every
do
player
this. I'm gonna
played
hit the
for
clock.
Liverpool.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll hit the clock. The question is,
Oh,
can you
certainly.
name every player to play for both Liverpool and Manchester City in the Premier League? And we're going to begin the clock.
No.
You ready? No. Okay.
Yep. James Milner.
All right.
Mark Kennedy.
Mario Balotelli.
Okay. Make sure I get all the spellings right too.
Craig Bellamy.
I'll have a few games for City where he come back from his blood disorder thing. He come back or something and went to
Craig
City.
Bellamy. Craig Bellamy. Craig
Okay,
Bellamy.
yeah. There you go. I know. He's got stories. You've got answers to give, Lee. You got answers. You can tell the stories after you get the
They
quiz.
get the answers. They get it.
David James.
James. All right. All right.
Nicholas Anelka.
Yeah, Anelka.
Sturridge.
Storage, yeah. Raheem Sterling.
I didn't put it in for some reason. Hold on.
It's the wrong spelling.
Did I misspell it?
Yeah, T-U-R-I. Yeah, that's one.
I got it.
You got it. Yeah, yeah.
One letter or hit something. Go ahead.
Raheem Sterling.
Okay.
Albert Riera.
Robbie Fowler.
Albert Riera. Yeah, Robbie
Okay.
Fowler, Albert Riera.
Yeah, they're both fine.
Okay. So which one you said? Fowler?
Albert Riera.
Yeah, go
Riera?
Robbie.
Okay.
Yeah, Robbie for it, yeah. Both right though. Albert Riera, yeah. Fowler, yeah.
Mark Kennedy.
I think the chat's gotten them.
Didi Hamann.
all.
Didi
I think the
Hamann.
chat, you've gotten them
Oh, yeah,
all.
that's a good one, Brian. That's a good one.
Didi Hamann.
Okay.
You say the chat got them all, have they?
I think they have.
Okay.
There's 50,000 of them. There's only four of us.
Yeah.
And Coco and Smokey. Don't
Yeah.
forget them.
We're down to bare minimum, aren't we?
Yeah.
If you see on there too, it tells you when they play for us and when they play for him. Or for,
Yeah, did Ronnie Rosenthal play for Man City?
No, he didn't.
One of our strikers, one of our crap strikers played for Man City.
I'll give you the 3-strike policy too. If you tell me a name and it's not in there, then there'll be a strike. That's all.
Oh,
Okay, well, no, it's asking the boys.
99.
What else we've got Kennedy, James, Anelka, Hamann, Sturridge.
I'll go McManaman.
Yeah, McManaman, good shout. We've got Fowler, Riera, Bellamy, McManaman, Milner.
Okay.
Sterling, Balotelli, let's see. Steve McMahon.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got another one after that.
Go on
So
then.
you go. Now let 12 pull it in first.
Steve McMahon. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, forgot about him.
Colo
Oh, no,
Toure.
I don't think Steve McMahon did, but I'll put it in there.
Colo Toure.
MCM. What is it?
MCMAHON.
Never mind.
Oh no, it's not.
He didn't play for us in the Premier League era.
Not in the
Steve.
Premier League era.
Played for them, innit?
Colo Toure then? Colo
So that's
Toure.
one strike.
That's
Colo
one
Toure.
strike. Oh, damn. One strike. 3 and we're out, yeah?
Colo Toure.
Hello?
Yeah, he's in there.
Colo
He's in
Toure.
there.
Nilanka,
So
which one
two.
would you go with?
Yeah, two left. Yeah, two
No,
left.
no, Brian read. No, I was gonna say to Colo. He read my mind.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
shit,
So
sorry.
That's
So
all right,
we've got
man, that's all right,
Liverpool
that's all right.
05-08, Man City 19 to still there. Is that what that's saying? So Liverpool 05-08, and the other one is Liverpool 93-96, Man City 96-98. Oh, so he went from Liverpool to
I got
City.
it. I got it. Carson, Scott Carson.
Oh, Scott Carson, yeah, great job. That's
Yeah.
the bottom. That's the
Yeah.
05-08.
Yeah.
So the 93-96 to 96-98 is the earliest one. So who went from us to City in 96?
Come on, Lee.
It's not Fowler. It's
No.
Dean Saunders, is it? No.
No, it's not Dean Saunders. No.
It's not Mario. It's not Harkness. It's not fucking.
Michael Thomas, Colin
I don't think any of these guys. None of these guys are using Google. They're all legit. I think that there is one name that the chat did not say. By the way, there is one
they
name.
didn't.
Okay.
Have they got this last one?
Are we being accused of using Google? Are we? Are we being accused of using Google?
Yeah, a little bit.
If that's the case, we would have got it all right.
Yeah.
We would have got it all by now.
This is the
Unlike the chat.
Yeah, this is the
I know the
entire.
chat had a couple of surveys says, So
yeah,
it's all good.
What about Kirkland?
I think there's one name on here that you guys in the chat you might want to think about it. Don't use chat. Don't use Google if you can.
No,
it's not beyond the
One
beat. It's not
name
beyond
you
the
guys
beat.
did not say.
No, where
Kirkland.
listen,
And it's the same name that the team that
I've said Kirkland about 10 times now.
it's the same name that the panel is not gotten as well. Just so you know.
but Kirkland was in 93, 96.
No, it's not Kirkland. No way,
Can't
because
be
he
Kirkland.
was in
It's
02.
93, 96. And then
Oh,
96,
who is
98.
it?
He's doing good on time, by the way. He's doing very good on time.
Who is it? 96. Who was Liverpool that? Let me try this. This is a wild guess.
The bastard. I can see
Tony Warner, the goalkeeper. I might be wrong, but it's a guess.
Just spell out the name you're trying to say.
Yeah, so Warner. So Warner.
Oh, Warner. I got you.
Okay, no. Oh, it's not him. That's fine. Okay.
That is survey says
Two
strikes
strikes now. We got
your
one
last
left,
strike,
bro.
so
We gotta get
be-
it right now.
Yeah, don't get to the finish line and not get there.
Come on, man. Let's get this one right. Lee, you got any names?
We had from 93 to 96. Okay, 93.
And he goes to City. Where's John Scales go? That's too late. Where does
he went to Spurs.
Yeah.
He went to Spurs.
Yeah.
No.
we bought him for Spurs and we bought from Wimbledon.
We bought them.
Oh no! Oh no! I thought no. It's not
Chat
him.
has gotten him, by the way. The chat has gotten him.
Oh, great.
And I don't think that this person is not a person to use. This person is not someone that would use Google.
Yeah, Nigel Clough. Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not Clough. It's not Clough. Oh, hold on. No, it's not. No.
Who did Clough play for? He played for Forest, Earth.
He went Derby, I think. I don't think he didn't go City. He didn't go City.
Hence.
Brother, no.
96, 96.
Gosh, no.
Jesus.
What striker did he on the bench? Nice. Could have more Fowler.
It's not Riedle, is it?
Before Collymore.
No, it wouldn't be Riedel.
It's not Riedle.
No.
No, I just.
Because Riedel
It's
came
not
90.
Riedle, is it?
No, Brian, don't use that. No, it's not
Oh,
him.
sorry. Yeah, we only have one of our things. Yeah, we only have
Yeah, don't use him.
Yeah,
he's 98. He's 98.
You have one
So no,
strike
it wouldn't
left.
be him.
We got about 5 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes.
Use
don't
this.
need
Use
five.
this.
Let's
big
do
up
this.
Norm.
Listen.
Norm in the house.
Listen. Everyone have
Big up
a
Norm.
choice out of us four, and then we go
Norm.
together.
I know.
Who's got the most? So
Good
me,
to see
you,
you,
Lee,
brother.
Brian. Who are you going
Hope
with,
that you
Lee?
well. Hope that you and your missus as well.
Oh, big up, Norm. I'm not reading the chat, by the way. I'm just
Norm?
saying.
Yeah. Just responding to what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, bless
I
you.
go
Norman.
Nigel Klopp.
There you go, bro.
I go Nigel Klopp.
No, it wouldn't be.
I think
Left
I
in
might
'96.
Nigel
Is there
Klopp.
was
Someone's got
Clough
you
here
gotta
three?
really
He was in
scratch your head,
'96.
huh?
What's that? '96 and '98 then, is it?
It's a difficult one, man. Liverpool, 93 to 96.
Lee, who you saying, Lee?
Is it a goalkeeper? Is it Bruce? No, it's not Bruce.
Bruce Springsteen.
Is it a goalkeeper? Is it a goalkeeper? Is it
On the streets of
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Lee, are you in the chat, by the way? You're not looking at the chat, right?
Of course he is.
He wasn't.
Lee, you're not looking at the chat, right?
No.
Oh, you're awfully quiet. You are awfully quiet. Norm, the question was we're doing these 15 players have all played for Liverpool and Manchester City in the Premier League era.
Yeah, and for those people who think we're using Google, they think we'd be sitting here now with one left to go if we were.
No. Why use
Exactly.
Google when you can use? Why use Google when you can use the chat? So
I don't know.
Because they use Google. We indirectly. You know what I mean? Job done.
Who is this player?
man.
KJ getting all the answers right.
AJ
I don't know,
right,
lads.
yeah.
I don't look, lads. I don't have any more answers. I don't.
You got 3 minutes left. You got 3 minutes left. This you got
93, 96. Hold on.
Doesn't mean we have to
93.
use them.
Look, I'm going to do it like this, Nalante. Who you going with? Who's Brian, Lee, and we all just
Go Nigel Clough.
I'll go
Nigel
Nigel
Clough.
Clough. Nigel
No,
Clough.
you know.
Go Nigel Clough.
Lee?
Well, I'm outvoted. I don't think it's him, but if you want to go with it, so be it.
Yeah.
That's our answer then, bro.
Your answer is Nigel.
Yeah.
Does the team of four, does our Fab Four have the right answer? Well
Oh,
done.
fair play. Oh,
Boom.
my bad.
There
I'll
you
take
go.
it back. Apologies.
There you go,
Apologies.
Nalante.
There.
Apologies, JK. I mean, apologies, Brian.
There you
Apologies,
go.
Lee. My
Yeah.
bad. My bad. Apologies. So well
Come
done,
in,
guys.
sort it out, get on with it.
My apologies.
I mean,
My
There you
apologies.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
that's how it's
Well
done.
done. That's it. Well
I
done.
know.
Well done. Did the chat get all of that right before us?
They did. They got when I said that they are missing one name, and it was before Norm joined too.
Yeah.
Both
Big up, Norm.
AJ and Bernie got it correct.
Yeah, well, some chat wasn't using Google in there. I mean, don't accuse us. We can accuse you.
Yeah. No, man, I write quizzes, so the idea of using
Yeah.
quizzes makes the idea that someone would just do that, it just kills the whole thing. Like if you love quizzes, you just know. You don't
Yeah. None
you
of these
do
guys
not
are.
use it. You
None
don't
of
use
these
it.
guys are doing that. None of these guys are doing that.
Bless Norman in the
There's
chat
no
as well.
valor in that.
Yeah,
There's
big
no-
up Norman.
there's
Now
no-
they've got the secret weapon in there.
They got Norman in there, innit? We were talking
Norman,
about him the
yeah.
other day. We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
You're cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, Norman Bernie. If you got Norman Bernie in the chat and you got Lee on it,
Oh, you sorted, didn't you?
Oh, you're-
just forget about asking anybody anything, basically.
They're the if you're on like if you're on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, they're one of your lifelines for
Phone
sure.
of friends. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're ringing
phone a
Norman,
friend. You're
100%.
phoning one of
Yeah.
them.
The
Definitely.
next quiz ban a few people from that chat from answering.
Wasn't coming to me until I glanced at the chat.
Can we turn the comments back on there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've turned it back on.
Nigel Clough for
Because I
Man
have to
City
bring him up.
at Goodison because I went to Goodison with my dad to watch Everton Man City and he was playing for
Which
Man
one?
City. And Nigel
This
Clough.
one, KJ. Is that what you mean? We don't use Google. We work as a great team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Bob the Builder, but that's all good.
I think that's the one you mean, KJ. I'm putting up the comments by it. So if I put up the wrong one, I'm sorry, but that's the one I think you mean is this one.
All right, I have a. If you want to do a quick,
That's undefeated.
Since Norm is here, let's do one more quick one. We'll do one more quick one. It's only 10 questions. There's only 10 questions.
Just
Turn
do
it off
it
again,
just
yeah.
against the chat then. Question each. Take it in turns. If they don't get it, we take it on and we get the points. But we've got time scale on it. We've only got 10
He
seconds.
doesn't like the sound of that.
I'll do this. We'll nominate Bernie and Norm as the captains, and for the chat, and then they. But just turn the chat off one more time. It's only 10 questions. It's easy. It's multiple choice too, by the way, so that makes it even easier.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I said that.
But so there's no reason, no need for Google, people. Not insinuating anyone would use it. But I'll do one more. All right. Here's one more quiz on City and United. All right, let me bring this one up.
JK is getting jealous.
Turn it off. Turn it off, JK. Turn it off.
All right. You guys ready? All right. As you guys can play as the Fab Four, and we'll have the chat play as always, the Mighty Red Army here. Okay. Question 1. Manchester City were relegated from the Premier League in farcical fashion in 1996 after a 2-2 draw with Liverpool. What happened? They let a lead slip into stoppage time. The team held on for a draw but needed to win. They played an eligible player and received a point deduction, or Liverpool's offside equalizer was allowed to stand.
Oh, that was the birth of the Desmonds.
Needed to win.
Oh, that was the birth of the Desmond sign.
Yeah, they played for a draw, but they needed to win.
Okay,
that's my answer.
All right. Everyone's
I'm not
going
saying
B.
that's our answer. I'm just saying my answer is they played for a draw, but needed.
It's there. Yeah, because there's no. I remember there's
B as well. It was B. All right. Next question. I'll try to. I'll so that people don't have time to look at the next one. I'll break it down like that.
Oh yeah, don't do that. That's the Guardian. Yeah, you gotta keep it. Yeah.
Who is the only player to have scored a hat trick in a Premier League game between City and Liverpool? Was it Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen?
B.
This is for the chat, I think, isn't it?
No, this is for both of you. You guys both. Yeah. The chat. I'm allowing the chat to answer, and I can see your answer, and I'll show who.
Okay, then you work it out. Okay, cool.
Okay. Who was the only player to score a hat trick in a Premier League game between City and Liverpool?
Owen.
Is it Owen? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. I'm saying with the chat. I'm waiting for the two captains for the chat to decide on an answer. A is the answer that the chat's going with so far. It's the only answer I've seen. Norm, Bernie, what is your answer for the chat? Oh, okay. There you go. That's easy enough. I'll go with that one. Of course, Norm was there, by the way. So, all right.
Oh, yeah.
And the answer is, 2002.
Yeah, that was on Main Road. I remember that.
He was there at Main Road.
Uh-huh.
All right. Third question is, Daniel Sturridge and Craig Bellamy have played for both Manchester City and Liverpool. They have also, A, won league titles with both clubs, B, been sent off in Merseyside derbies, C, played for Chelsea, or D, scored for Team Great Britain at the Olympics.
D. Bellamy's never won.
Sounds about right to me. Won league titles with both clubs? No. Being sent off in Merseyside derbies. Was Sturridge ever sent off in a Merseyside derby?
Being sent off in a derby, mate.
Bellamy never played for Chelsea. So, yeah, scored for Team GB at the Olympics. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Which one are you going with?
I'll go with the Olympics.
The Olympics?
Yeah, that's the Olympics.
Okay, the chat is... Oh, wow. Norm got one wrong. Ooh. Take a screenshot.
Well, you can rule out at least two.
Take a screenshot. Yeah. That does not happen. That rarely happens. Norm missed it. And both Bernie doesn't know either. So what, Norm, I guess I'll go with your original answer, I guess, because the chat had. I'm going to show you what your answer is. You said scored for Team Great Britain at the Olympics.
The Olympics
You're
thing,
seeing
Uh-huh.
Pops thinks it sounds like D. Originally, Norm had it as Chelsea as his answer. Robert had it as B, been sent off in Merseyside derbies, and I believe someone else had it as A, I think. I think it was someone else had it as an A, but everyone's going and scored. All right, let's see what's right. You are correct. You are correct.
Yeah, it's just because
2012
well, they
London
never won the league. At least two of the other ones were immediately ruled out. They never played for Chelsea, and they never won league titles. And Sturridge was never sent off. So
Boom.
process
There you
of
have it. There
elimination.
you have it. This is a race, people. It's a race. So far it's 3-2. 3-2. All right. How many times have the two sides met in major cup finals? Never, once, twice, or 3 times. Okay,
Never.
we've got
I know.
Norm's answer. Got it. Yep, football wise. Yep. Major cup finals.
60s.
Once, I think.
No.
I can think only once, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Brian. I'm trying to look like 60, 70. And we know what cup final that was. We know what that was.
That's the only one I can. It's
The
just
chat
once.
has their answer in. I'm going to need an answer.
Yeah, I'm thinking once, but there's 4 of us here. But my chat was once.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay,
I'll say-
Lee?
Once.
That, yeah.
Yeah. Charity
Yeah.
Shield does not count. Yeah.
Yeah, JK.
Not
Lee?
major cup. Charles Shield is not a cup.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
We'll
we didn't-
I go once.
Shield is not, yeah, it's a shield, not a cup. So you
yeah.
guys going with once?
So,
You guys are going with once, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, 3 of us agreed anyway, and there's only 4 of us. So
JK's gone silent.
Okay, all right. The chat went with once as well. Pops is asking what is a major. I guess we'll find out.
All the
League
others.
Cup and FA Cup, League Cup, FA Cup,
Big
and
Cup, European Cup. Yeah.
Question. I'm sorry. The League Cup final in 2016.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
that's
go.
it.
Oh. That wasn't even that long ago, and I forgot it.
10 years.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all there is.
Final for us, won it before the Europa League final, that one.
Mhm. Okay. How about and again, I think this was I want to say this was made in 2022 or 2020. So all right. Which of these European Cup winning managers played for both Manchester City and Liverpool?
I think that's Matt Busby.
I think it is Busby.
I think that's
Wasn't
Matt Busby.
wasn't Clough.
Not Steve or
No,
Okay,
it
yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't. Clough played for Middlesbrough, Sunderland.
Yeah, I remember that. Druckstein.
and-
Joe
Glasgow.
Fagan played for Man City. Joe Fagan played for centre half.
Yeah, he's not on the list, dude. He's not on the
I
list.
know.
I think it's Matt Busby.
Yeah.
Because I know
Go with that
Busby
one.
played for Liverpool, so I'm assuming he also played for City. So
Yeah. Go with that. I'm
it's
happy with
not
that,
Clough.
bro.
It's not Clough. It's not Paisley. It's
No.
not Joxie. It has to be Busby. It's another elimination job.
Mhm.
So who you going with? The chat has their answer.
Matt Busby straight away. Yeah, Matt Busby.
Okay.
Straight away. Matt Busby.
It would be correct.
Good.
Only played for 2 clubs in his career, both being Manchester United's biggest rivals.
Yeah.
All right.
Clough made his
Next
name
question is
Sunderland,
this.
you know. So
Sergio Aguero has played 9 matches at Anfield, 7 for City and 2 for Atletico Madrid. How many
Oh.
goals has he scored at the stadium?
oh, what a player. I would say none.
No, I'm sure he scored. No, he
Zero.
scored a goal.
At least one.
I'd
do
say
you-
none.
One, I'm sure, for City. Sure, he scored one for bloody Atletico against us. When
I remember him scoring against at their stadium, but at Anfield, I don't really remember.
No,
him
he
doing
scored.
it.
Do you remember the
No.
4-3? The 4-3 he scored. I'm sure he scored in the 4-3.
Chat has their
My
answer.
guess is none. My guess is none. You do what you, but I'm just putting it out there. My guess is none at Anfield.
Chat has their answer. What is your answer, Fab4?
Mine is none. I don't know. What's the consensus?
Mine's 1.
League
Okay,
one.
maybe we go with none. I
Scored
thought
at
we
least.
scored in four.
JK, what are you saying?
What do you?
JK, what are you saying? Lee's one. I'm none. Nalante is borderline. I think I'll give him a chance to come back. I think.
I'm gonna give him 1.
Okay, so 1 for Lee, 1 for you, none for me. Nalante, 1 or none.
Oh Lord of mercy.
Are we going with chat? I mean, excuse me.
On you,
Yeah.
Nalante.
All right, I'm
One
gonna
or
go
none.
with you, Brian. I'm gonna go with none.
None?
This could be a mistake.
That makes it a draw. That makes it a 2-2.
You got to pick one. You got to nominate a captain to pick one.
Let's go with 0 then. Sorry. 1.
No, I protest. I say it's 1.
Oh, damn. I got a lawyer, bro.
All right.
Let me call my lawyer.
I asked Norm. I wonder, was that friendly against Madrid at
They
Anfield?
won't be counting friendlies. They better not be counting friendlies.
Mate didn't score against us at Anfield.
Yes, I fucking told you. I
No way,
told you.
no
It was
way.
none. I
None,
told you.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I can see him scoring against us in my mind's eye, but it must be
Yeah,
a
he's never scored on
Yeah.
Anfield. I knew.
Yeah, I knew
he
it's
never.
one or none. It's one of the two. Yeah, it's one
Yeah,
of the
no,
two.
I
But we
just
went
knew.
with
I
0,
knew
didn't
he
we? Yeah.
I mean, they must not be counting
friendlies. Yeah, you don't
friendly
count friendlies.
games, Norm.
Yes,
That was
you
that
don't
must
count friendlies.
that's a
No, they wouldn't count in friendlies.
That's
No,
Friendlies
you don't
wouldn't
count
count.
friendlies.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
supported Liverpool
No.
as a kid. Aguero. He supported Liverpool, bro. So
No, I knew.
None
I knew.
because they should have
I'd
put
read
that
it or
in.
seen it. He
They should have
scored
put that
against
in.
everybody everywhere, but he's never scored at Anfield. I remember reading it.
He
never
has
scored at
technically,
Anfield.
but not. He has
No,
technically,
not in a competitive,
competitive
game.
game,
He's
right.
never scored at Anfield.
I won't count that against the chat. I'll count that as a point for both. How about that? I'll count that.
Okay. Friendly
Yeah,
games,
I'm
5
going well
sides.
for the
Kick
chat. I still get that. All right.
His son scored a goal at halftime. He brought him on. His little 4-year-old scored a goal at halftime. Does that count?
There you go. All right.
What were the
This is
Manchester
7 questions. This is
club
the 7
called the first
questions.
time they played Liverpool?
Oh, sorry, Brian. I was gonna say this is 7 question. It is 6-5. 6-5. Okay. What were the Manchester club? What were the Manchester clubs? What were the Manchester club called the first time they played Liverpool in 1893?
I think they're called Ardwick
Manchester
or Ardwick. I think they're called Ardwick.
Yeah, I think it was Ardwick.
I think it was Ardwick. It's either Ardwick or Stockport Athletic. It's not Gorton Glory. It's not Lowry Hoteliers. Lowry is the famous Manchester artist L.S. Lowry, and that's the Lowry Hotel. So that's a joke answer. Gorton Glory, they would never be called that. Stockport is Stockport.
I think so. Why not? Then if there's a
a team in 1893 would never call themselves the Glory in England.
It's okay.
It's either Stockport or so. It's not Stockport because it's already a Stockport. So that to me only leaves Ardwick. That has to be the answer. But that's my answer.
I'll go with that as well.
Yeah, I'll go with, if you think it's Ardwick, still book. I'll the only answer I'd think.
It's not Gordon. It's not Lowry.
Shane Lowry.
The Lowry thing is a joke. It's L.S. Lowry, the hotel Lowry.
Okay, so what are we going with in the chat? You're going with what now in for the panel?
It has to be Ardwick. It has to be.
Going with Ardwick?
It has to be.
You're going with Ardwick.
It might be Stockport Athletic.
Norm, what are you guys saying? Go with Bernie. I'll go with Bernie. Norm is saying. So she's saying City is in Ardwick or next to it. So she'd say Ardwick. Okay. You're saying Ardwick as well, correct?
Multiple times, yes.
You would be correct.
There you go.
You would be correct. Well done, Bernie. Well done.
Well done, Bernie. What do I mean?
By the way.
I deciphered the whole fucking to get a well done, Bernie. Well done, Brian. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, 12 is trying to help the chat. 12 is trying to help the chat.
Yeah, there's some funny business
Some chat to that. I could going up back there.
You got to look after the customers. You got to look after the fans. You know?
Hey, I'm still thinking. I thought the Gorton Glory sound better anyway. Anyways, for other reasons. Anyway, which forward has played?
B. This one's
Which
easy.
forward has played for both clubs? Scored the winner when Manchester City last won at Anfield. Was it Fowler, Anelka, Balotelli, or Sterling?
Anelka.
No, well, when they last
7-6
won at Anfield.
is it? And that's counting the I counted to the chat. I did count your other friendly score as a point.
Anyway, we move.
Yeah, we move.
Delante. Oh, that's funny.
Which one are you guys going with?
Trophies over
A, B, C, or D for you guys?
B. Or anyone have objections? For me, is no. Anyone has any objections to Nelka?
No, it sounds right to me.
Which forward who has played for both clubs scored the winner
The chat has their answer.
when City
By the way,
last won at Anfield?
they got it about the. Everyone's going with the same answer in the chat. So, what is your answer?
B.
Okay, that would be correct.
Boom. Nice one,
That would
Delante.
be
Good.
correct. And we still have a very tight race here.
Ready?
Nelka scored both of City's goals in the 2-1 victory in May 2003. All right. All right, here we can do this. We can do this. And who was the City manager for that 2-1 away win?
I don't know what, May 2003? Is that what it is?
Yep, 2003.
It wasn't Ericsson, and it wasn't Hughes.
No, that's Keegan, man. Keegan was in Alka.
Mm-hmm.
That's Keegan, dude.
Lock it in. Lock in. Yep.
The chat has their answer as well. Let's see. That would be correct.
Nice, Brian. Good.
All right.
Yeah. Kind of crazy because he won 3 titles with us.
What did the chat say?
They said Kevin Keegan too.
What's
All
the
right, here's
score
the
now
last
then?
question on this one right here. Who started his playing career at Liverpool and ended it at Manchester City?
That's what man.
Yeah, Maka.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what man.
Had he not
King
clocking properly, definitely not Ken Mark Kennedy.
No, he's the only one who started his career at Liverpool. So basically,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's easy one. Yeah, it's
he's
just.
the only one who started his career at Liverpool. Bellamy didn't, Kennedy didn't, Love didn't. So
What's the chat got? What's the chat got on their answer? What is the chat going with?
I think we just told them the answer. But yeah,
I know. I don't know if they're. I don't know if they were listening actually.
Leave it, bro. Let them figure it out. Don't need to say anything.
They weren't listening. You're saying they weren't listening to us. Oh my God! Why am I even here? I'm just shouting into a void.
Let them figure it
That
out.
would be correct. That would be correct.
Nice.
I don't know why people keep saying Macca.
Easy.
Oh, Macca McManaman. I got you.
Well,
Yeah, that was a gift. All right. Well, 9 isn't that bad for the chat. 10 is even better for the panel. 10 out
10
of
out
10.
of 10, baby. 10
There you
out
go.
of 10.
There you go.
They messed with the panel.
There you go. Well done. Well done. I think the only one that the chat got wrong was which one was it? They got it was a mixed. There was a mixed batch of answers in the chat. There was like answers pretty much for each and every answer, except I don't know if anyone said A, but it was the one about Sturridge and Bellamy. What
That was
have
an easy
both of
one.
them
They shouldn't have
done?
got that wrong.
Yeah.
Been sent off in the Merseyside derby. Sturridge never sent off against Everton.
I mean, that was in London. Yeah. That was the only one that the chat got wrong, Pops. Was that
Can we turn on the chat again?
Bellamy scored for Team Great Britain at the Olympics at London 2012. So,
Mhm.
hey, look at it this way, chat. You still got an A. They got an A+, you got an A. That's how you look at it. This is how you look at it. Or technically.
Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See, this is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with.
There you go. There you go.
And there's
You think we
101
would have
people in
gotten
the
some
chat.
of the world's
Yeah,
most
yeah.
obvious questions ever wrong? Like we did. We didn't get Milan Barros to play for Villa and Liverpool the other night. Think we're doing that if we get fucking Google? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We
We
keep it
take
real.
the victories because you know when you don't
Take them where you can get them. You take them
Yeah.
where you can get
You've
them.
got to lick your wounds. And come
Look at this. Yeah.
Lick your
It
wounds.
sounds like the chat
Wow.
is jealous. It sounds like the chat
They
is
are.
jealous.
We've
don't-
hated
they don't-
since.
They don't
I
lose
see
often.
green.
They don't lose
I see
often.
green, JK. I just see green.
Listen, everyone's gonna lose.
Pops
When
with
we're
the
outnumbered,
130.
you gotta
Pops
lose.
with the
It hurts. I know.
130. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pops with the 130. You know, brown envelopes to 12th man. Brown envelopes to 12th
I
man.
know. Even 12
Then
would
the
try to help you
specials
guys. I
and-
mean, what
Get it,
more
bro.
do you want, chat? I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
Gotta give you the keys.
Wow.
I mean, what else do you guys want? We're outnumbered.
Yeah, we beat Norm and Bernie. The
Yeah,
undefeated.
we'll beat the
Byron Box is
NKJ.
up in there. Yeah.
I know KJ's not happy saying that I said the answer, but unfortunately not KJ because your team captains went the other way, so it doesn't
Here
count.
we go. We got
Unfortunately,
this as well now. This is
KJ
this
is
the
calling
new
us
one.
Peaky Blinders, bro.
You're peeking at the
He's
chat.
calling
Yeah.
us Peaky Blinders.
Peeking at the chat. KJ, just tell me this. KJ, tell me this. Why would I peek at the chat when you're worse than we are?
Oh.
Raj
Drop the
Jetson
mic,
bad.
Brian.
Right offensive the chat.
Drop the
I
phone.
mean,
We won't peek.
I mean,
We won't
to
peeking
be
at the
no,
chat.
Brian. To be fair, if they would have won, we would all put our faces on camera. But you didn't. That's a shame.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's a shame. We actually had a little private chat. You know, we would have done that for you guys, but no, unfortunately, chat you just didn't quite get to the final whistle. 1 point, you know, like
Yeah.
City did to us. 1 point. Fair play. Good effort.
There you go.
Recommend you guys.
Yeah. Oh man, good effort though by both teams here. I think.
Yeah, we're teammates. KJ, yeah, it's all of us behind, but those points, yeah, come on. We play by the rules here. That's what makes it fun. If you know somebody's cheating, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
The jealousy is coming straight through the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
I can feel it. KJ,
I know.
I can feel
There
it.
you go. Yeah, KJ, man.
I don't hold anything against the chat. They are still undefeated in my eyes. As I see it, you show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser. That's how it says. That's how it says, right? Isn't that how the saying goes? I think.
Yeah.
Show me a good loser. I'll
See,
show you a loser.
they're getting saucy now, though. They're getting saucy. They're pretending to be joking. They're pretending to be joking.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing the kind of ha ha ha, but they're not really, are they? They're not.
Bernadette
They're
and KJ
pretending to
call me
pretend
jealous.
to joke. Yeah. You didn't see me in there, KJ.
That was for the first
You did
game, not the
see me
second
in
one.
there.
I'll give you that. That was for the first one. That one was a little shady.
There's Peaky
That's
Blinders
Lee.
being shouted at.
That's
you know what I mean?
Lee. Lee. If Lee is in the chat, it usually takes a
Lee's
second
awfully
one.
quiet. He's letting everything just go on right now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we answered all the questions. We didn't do any answering.
Yeah,
We just get some support, yeah?
One out.
Big Lee, man. As we might have to start the Google clicks in the chat then. We want Google accusations, but it's all right. Don't worry, man.
Okay.
You got no, man. Listen, man. You got the brains.
There you go.
Yeah, KJ, dude, you're in the WhatsApp group, man. You should be on this side if you want to come in and show your metal the next time.
You know what I mean, KJ?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
here,
you
bro.
can, yeah, you can come in and show, you can fight for this side, you know?
It's all right.
Show us what
I
you're
can
made
see
of.
people
Show us what you're
claiming
made
10
of.
out of 10.
Yeah, Jimmy, look, Jimmy wants VAR on
He wants
question
VAR on
17
that one.
now.
I know.
He wants on question 17. He smelled an offside. He smelled someone in the chat. Yeah.
Well, tomorrow's game is at what time again? What time's tomorrow's games?
We're getting called spies, lads.
4:30.
Norm, how can we say?
Yeah,
Norm,
there you go.
You're saying stay humble. We're getting
Stay
accused of
humble,
cheating,
panel.
dude.
I like it.
But we're being
I love
accused
this
of cheating.
competitiveness.
How fitting. The team we are facing tomorrow is legendary for that.
We're not gloating. We're being accused of cheating.
That is
We're
well
being
put.
accused of cheating.
We're fair
Having unfair and
players.
fair.
Yeah, if you would have won, we would
We're
have just
pushing
took it.
back against the
Yeah.
agenda. It's the chat that needs to stay humble. It's the chat that needs to stay humble.
Exactly.
There you go.
Not us.
But Lee's
He
awfully
beat us
quiet,
fair and
though.
square in the previous quiz.
Tearing up from laughter.
Yeah. They beat us fair and square in the previous quiz. Now that they've lost one, they can't take it. Chat needs to stay humble, dude.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
Well, the game tomorrow.
Not good, man.
The game tomorrow is at 4:30 UK time.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll call 3:30 p.m. UK.
Yep.
Don't forget it.
Yep.
Don't forget it. Roll call 3:30 p.m.
Please
UK.
don't.
Yeah.
You know, if I gotta get up at like 8 o'clock in the morning to be a part of it, you guys can definitely do a little bit of a click to hop on to the channel in your afternoon hour if you're over in the UK. I'm sure that's all we're asking. So certainly please do so, because your participation and you being there really does mean a lot. It shows the unity that we need amongst us as Reds. And it definitely shows the bonds that are definitely deep within our community. So it's important. Is there anything you guys want to say before we definitely bounce out and let the people enjoy the rest of their Saturday? Brian, anything you want to say?
Oh, lots, yeah.
I bet there is. I knew there was.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that way. Hold it for
Yeah.
tomorrow for that part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, cool. No, brilliant show. Great show. Really good show. So thanks everybody. Norm, it's brilliant to see you back. You haven't
Yeah,
been in a while. I hope you've
always
been
a privilege.
out there enjoying your life and doing
They're questioning Lee's
sure you've
loyalty
been-
now.
karate peeping. Yeah, karate chopping.
I must
all over
explain
the
that
floor.
dropping a load of biscuits, like that's why I've been quiet for a bit. I hope you couldn't hear me in the background. Found these lovely biscuits in the shop, caramelised
Blaming on the
biscuits.
biscuits.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
I see, Lee. Oh, I know what you've been doing, Lee. I get it. Eating biscuits just to make sure the chat's not cheated. Well done, Lee. Controlling the chat. I get it. I get what Lee was doing.
Rich tea.
Well done,
What
Lee.
do they call
He's
it?
Well
the
done,
mole.
Lee.
He's the mole. I got you.
Rich
I understand it now.
If they made a film about it, it would be called Rich Tea.
Yeah.
He's got the digested biscuits in the background.
Is whatever they are, they're really nice. That's why I kept quiet for so long. I just couldn't stop eating them.
Right. All right.
Caramelised biscuits, they're in a nice packet and they are truly delightful. It says small biscuits, lightly spiced, and unique taste.
Well, there you have it.
You
Can't say much more than that.
printed
Can't
on
say
a
much more than that. Jeez.
biscuits. They're lovely. They're fantastic.
There
They're
you
made
go.
by Pally, P-A-L-L-Y, whoever they are. Pally biscuits.
Cup of
Well
tea,
done,
few
well done.
biscuits.
And there you
More than
go.
me.
Now we had a message from their spokesperson. And next, is there anything else you want to say to the chat other than be your tea and biscuits plug?
Yeah, let's get this win tomorrow. It'd be a massive win if we could get this win tomorrow. It'd be huge, wouldn't it? Like, and it'll help us bounce on towards that Paris game because it's not far away, is it? We've only got like 3 days rest then for Newcastle, but after that it's Paris, isn't it? And
Paddy. Yes, we'll talk about that too. We're gonna have a definite conversation about that. Definitely have a conversation about that.
but if we can get a win here tomorrow, yeah, it'll be send us to Paris in good order, hopefully. Like,
Yeah, cool. JK.
He's getting all romantic and that.
yeah, gay for it.
Get ready for Paris.
Not Paris.
Anything you want to say to the people, JK?
No, top laugh, bro. I think the Arsenal goal chilled us all out, bro. So well done, West Ham.
Yeah.
And really looking forward to the game tomorrow and a different sort of mindset now. Still get our job done, but for me, it's good to have that little bit of pressure just taken off the players' shoulders.
Yeah.
But check out the roll call, press the like button as well. That'd be cool. But check the roll call out tomorrow. Latest team news, as soon as it comes in, we'll let you know.
Yeah, for sure. We will. We're the resource to utilize when the buildup is for the game, because we definitely harvest a little bit of the energy, the Reds like positive energy, and then we also give you the updates, give you some of our different, our different interpretations of what we're going to see in this game with some of the differences that are brought by the lineups that we are presented with. And as always, it's important because, hey, it means a lot when you guys show up, support, and just show some true, what I feel is true Reds sentiment, and that is to support each other. So big up. And last but not least, Delonte, you have something you want to say to the people before we end the show?
Good night to all. Great to see Norm. And I just want to end it like this. Panel 1, chat nil. Good night.
Oh, wow. Wow. I don't know. Some people aren't staying humble, apparently, but it's all good. It's all good. when you're at the top, when you're at the top, cool. enjoy it. Put that crown on and enjoy it. That's how it is. There you go. Show off the belt, the whole 9. Put the belt on the shoulder and walk around.
We'll have a rematch next time, next game. Yeah, that'd be definitely cool.
We do what you gotta do. I saw the last night. I got to see The Rock. The Rock announced where WWE was going to be and everything else. He was getting into it. He's back with the at least for this time. So, hey, if you can smell what hopefully the Reds are cooking tomorrow, it'll be hopefully a W. So let's get that in. Be sure to tune in for the roll call tomorrow. People, take care of yourselves. Be sure to take care of your loved ones in your lives. It does matter. It does make a difference. And as always, and certainly equally important, up the Reds each and every time. Up the Reds. We will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.